It's been 2 years since I last went back home. And not because I didn't want to, but because I couldn't. The war changed everything, and I haven't been able to see my family, my mom, my dad, my sister. I've been living in Manchester alone for 5 years. I finished university here, I grew up, I started building my own business. But this year, when things got better back home, I decided to change that. So I booked my flight, packed my bags, and this is the story of going back home.
Going home. It's hard to do these things alone. Just hold on, we're going home.
Invited to board the aircraft at gate number 204B.
I didn't know what to expect. 2 years is a very long time. But when I got to the airport and I saw my family for the first time, everything kept rushing back.
Hola, bienvenida.
I was finally with my family, was finally back home. And I can assure you, there's no better feeling than that. Over the next few weeks, I would enjoy that feeling of being back home. My mom's energy, always laughing, always moving, always caring for us. My younger sister, who was growing up so fast that I almost didn't even recognize her when I saw her. And also my dad, who I realized that I didn't film him at all the whole trip. For me, Christmas and New Year's is a time to reflect. And this one in particular, surrounded by my family, my friends, that was exactly what I needed. But somewhere between all the smiles and all the celebrations, I started feeling something else. Nostalgia. The kind that whispers in your ear and tells you, you've changed, and so has this place. So I went back, and not just to the people, but to the places. I needed to reconnect with the long memories that I had made throughout the years. Retracing old steps, laughing with friends that I hadn't seen in years, and capturing the feeling of who I once was and what I've become. For my old school guys. I've been here since grade 5 up until I graduated in grade 12. And I've been in this campus, like this one right now, since like 2015 up until, so I was here for like 4 or 5 years. So I graduated here, and then I went to the UK, to Manchester, and I've been there since, and I haven't been back to school since. This is the first time I come here. Security guard is our boy, so he let us in on a Sunday just to film and just like couldn't be a bit nostalgic. You know, I've had a trip where I've seen a lot of friends and I've seen a lot of family, and I've connected with a lot of people that I didn't think I would connect again with. A lot of people from my class, from classes above me, a couple years older than me that I hadn't seen in 6-7 years. And it's always nice to come here, like see the place where I used to walk around with my backpack and just like go to class early in the morning at 7 a.m. super tired, sit here during my break time, play football in these courts, play volleyball here during our PE. And also now like having like my sister in school too, like she's in grade 10 now, which is wild. I used to be in grade 10 here and be in these classes and just like do math, IG, and all this stuff. So the point of this vlog is basically to showcase like how going back to a place where you grew up, especially for Christmas and for the holidays, helps you reflect and helps you really build some sort of like new energy and mentality going into the new year, especially when you're doing something that's like difficult, where it's like building a business or working. You get to a point in your mid-20s where you struggle with that mentally, where like you don't know where life is headed, and it's always good to come back, see your mom, see your family, see your sister, see people that you've known for years but you don't talk to them because they're from your class but they weren't friends, but you guys have been in the whole same environment. So it's always like cleansing for, I guess, your soul and your mental space to like go now into the new year and go with like a new energy and a new like a better mental space. So yeah, if you want to get too emotional, man, we need to get some B-roll. Let's go. You can pause. And even when you're home, the mission doesn't stop. I was still building, still dreaming, but this time I was home. I was with my family, with my friends, and it just felt like everything I needed to go into 2026. I spent my last few weeks after the holidays spending more time with the people that matter. And before I left, I realized that I had not filmed my dad at all the whole trip. So I got the camera out at the airport before going back to Manchester and just decided to film my dad a little bit. And once I left, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. It was really hard. But I feel like I left with more than I came with. I left with time well spent with family and friends. I left with peace, and I left with a lot of new memories, of very positive memories. And I feel like going back home to see your family and to see your friends, that's what it's all about. I think this past year, I've grown a lot as a person. I built my own business. I propelled myself forward and prepared myself for very good years to come. But going back home and reflecting and seeing the people that I love, it reminded me of who I am and why I do what I do. And as someone who left home at 18 and has been alone for many years, being around the people that I love makes everything that I'm building and everything that I'm working for worth it. And it's really sad, it's very difficult to leave home, but maybe that's what going home is really about. It's about feeling that gratitude towards the people that you love and the people that surround you. And if you're grateful for everything you have in your life and for the people that you have around you, despite them being all the way across the world, that is exactly what the soul needs to move forward.